Hello everyone, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, September 20th, 2025, we're taking an in-depth look at Litecoin, or Litecoin, analyzing both the critical news impacting its market and the intricate details hidden within its price charts. Litecoin has been a hot topic recently, with major developments driving significant investor attention, and the charts clearly reflect this volatility. Starting with the news, a major bullish catalyst emerged yesterday. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, approved new generic listing standards for commodity-based trust shares, which explicitly include digital assets like Litecoin. This regulatory clarity is expected to dramatically streamline the process for listing new spot crypto ETFs and ETPs, cutting review timelines from months to just weeks, and has ignited immense optimism for institutional inflows. Just last year, in October 2024, Canary Capital even filed an S-1 with the SEC for the first Litecoin LTC ETF, reinforcing the idea that these products are on the horizon. Litecoin's existing inclusion in the Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund, along with its liquidity and market maturity, positions it as a prime candidate for asset managers looking to diversify beyond Bitcoin once these ETFs launch, potentially as early as October. Other tailwinds include Litecoin's block reward halving in August 2023, which created a supply-side squeeze, and ongoing network upgrades like MWB, enhancing its privacy features and attracting new users. We also saw reports of institutional investment, such as Titan Partners Group spearheading the addition of a Litecoin treasury for MEI Pharma. Investor sentiment is strong, with over 80% betting on Solana and Litecoin ETF approvals in 2025, and a new bill aiming to legalize crypto payments further strengthens Litecoin's utility narrative. However, it's not all smooth sailing for Litecoin, and some cautionary signals have emerged. Analytics Insight reports Litecoin facing challenges from newer, utility-focused projects like Remitix, suggesting that LTC's perceived role as merely a transactional cryptocurrency without an innovative payment system is causing diminishing investor interest. Their data, though potentially outdated or specific to certain exchanges, showed LTC at $85.96 with a drop and a significant fall in trading volume and market capitalization earlier this year. NewsBTC also reported instances of bearish or indecisive daily and weekly closes for LTC and noted that Litecoin's price had shown indecisiveness for parts of the year, with its bullish momentum cooling down after struggling to sustain uptrends. A large Litecoin whale deposit to Binance was also observed, which can sometimes precede selling pressure, contributing to market uncertainty. Now, let's turn our attention to the charts to see how these events have manifested in price action, starting with the one-day chart spanning from May 2024 to present. Looking at the broader trend, Litecoin experienced a significant downtrend from May 2024, trading around $80 to $85, dropping to lows in the $50s by early August 2024. This was followed by an impressive rally, likely fueled by early anticipation of regulatory changes and renewed market interest, pushing it to highs near $139 by early December 2024. This surge correlates strongly with the initial news around ETF filings and institutional interest mentioned earlier. However, this rally was met with a substantial correction, pulling LTC back down to the $80 to $85 range by March 2025, coinciding with reports of competition from newer projects and broader market indecisiveness. This $80 to $85 zone served as a crucial support level, preventing further declines and setting the stage for the next phase. Zooming into the more recent price action on the daily chart, specifically from March 2025 onwards, we can observe a clear recovery. From the March lows, Litecoin has steadily climbed, breaking above the $100 psychological level and establishing new short-term support. The current price is around $114.12 as of the last daily close on September 19, 2025, reflecting renewed positive sentiment from the recent SEC news. The $100 to $105 area, which acted as a resistance in January 2025, has now flipped into a solid support zone during this recovery phase. Our immediate resistance lies around the $115 to $120 mark, and a decisive break above this level would signal strong bullish continuation towards prior highs. The volume during this recent uptrend has been robust, suggesting genuine buying interest, unlike some of the lower volume drops seen earlier. Moving to the 15-minute chart, which captures the most immediate price action up to September 19, 2025, 23:46 Universal Time Coordinated, we see heightened volatility. Specifically, let's examine the period from September 18th to the current moment, where prices fluctuated significantly. After trading in a tight range around $117.50 to $118.50 for much of September 18th, we observed a sharp downward move late in the day on September 19th, dropping from around $119 to $114.12. This sudden dip, characterized by increased volume, suggests that some short-term profit-taking or speculative selling occurred despite the positive broader news, indicating mixed sentiment within the intraday trading environment. Immediate intraday support has formed around $113.50, with resistance near $114.50 to $115. For traders, several key price levels demand attention. The primary short-term support on the daily chart currently sits around $100 to $105, which, if broken, could lead to a test of the stronger long-term support at $80 to $85. On the upside, immediate resistance is at $115 to $120, and a decisive break above this level on strong volume would likely pave the way for a retest of the significant resistance zone around $130 to $140. A sustained move above $140 would indicate a full reversal of the previous bearish trend and potentially open the door to much higher price targets, possibly even the $160 prediction mentioned by Cointelegraph for March 2026. Conversely, if Litecoin fails to hold the $100 to $105 support amidst broader market weakness or unfavorable news, a drop to the $80 to $85 support becomes a real possibility. The bullish case for Litecoin is compelling due to the clear path for institutional investment through new ETFs and continued network development. However, the bearish arguments, such as competition from newer utility projects and the price's historical indecisiveness, remind us that gains are not guaranteed. Long-term investors might consider accumulating during dips, especially around the $100 to $105 or $80 to $85 support levels, if the ETF narrative strengthens further. Short-term traders should pay close attention to volume spikes accompanying breakouts or breakdowns from current consolidation ranges, as these provide crucial signals for momentum. Always remember to correlate price action with breaking news, as regulatory announcements or major institutional moves can swiftly alter market dynamics. Keep an eye on Bitcoin's overall performance, as Litecoin often follows its larger counterpart's lead, and monitor any new developments regarding the proposed spot crypto ETFs as these deadlines approach. To recap, watch the immediate resistance at $115 to $120. A break above this could see us targeting $130 to $140, a scenario I'd assign a 65 to 70% likelihood given the strong SEC news and underlying fundamentals. Should we see a rejection or broader market correction, a retest of the $100 to $105 support level is moderately likely, around 40 to 45%, which would be a healthy pullback. A drop to the $80 to $85 long-term support, while less likely at 20 to 25% without significant negative catalysts, remains a crucial level to monitor for any severe market downturns. The market is primed for potential explosive growth with the ETF approvals, but vigilance is key to navigating the inherent volatility of the crypto space. Always conduct your own research and understand the risks involved in trading digital assets. Thank you for watching Explain the Charts, and we'll see you in the next video.